So I wanted to ask you, you voice a character that's known to longtime comic book fans as Marvel's Supreme Being. With everything happening in the MCU, like how powerful will we see this version of the Beyonder?
He's going to be a very different version than perhaps you would see in the MCU, because we're not exactly connected to the MCU. We're more of a complement to the MCU.
Got you.
But yeah, he's very interesting. He's very mercurial. He's very much a trickster, and he's been a lot of fun to play.
Amazing. And so you as a longtime comic fan, like what were some of the things that you were incorporated into this character, and like some of the things that you long time wanted to explore with, you know, getting into animation?
Well, I think my entire life as a true believer in, you know, in the Marvel parlance has led me to this. I mean, I've been a huge fan of both Marvel and other, you know, comic companies all my life, and a fan of a guy named Mel Blanc, who was one of the greatest voice actors of all time. So, you know, this has been kind of a dream come true. So every cartoon character, every actor who ever voiced a cartoon character is somehow influencing me in this, you know, in the portrayal of the Beyonder.
We're in this era right now in Hollywood where they're doing a lot of reboots and remakes, especially in the genre of like horror films. Your character from Dream Warriors technically never died. Would you ever decide to like get back into the reboot of like maybe a Freddy Krueger slasher?
Who knows, man? I mean, you know, if they decide they're going to do it and they reach out and contact me, I don't know. It really would depend on the script, right?
All right, man.
Okay.
I'm really excited. I can't wait to check out this stuff. I think that this is going to be an amazing movement into the Marvel universe, and I'm just really excited to see it.
Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Diamond, so nice to meet you. I'm really liking like what I'm seeing so far with the series. And for you, you're kind of a seasoned vet when it comes to this voice acting game. How are you planning on bringing like a different perspective to this character that's different from all the other characters you've done in the past?
Well, honestly, for this character, I had to bring my 9-year-old self to this. I know that Lunella is 13, but I needed to kind of dig deeper into my excited, kind of insecure part of my like growing up. But yeah, I tapped into my little younger self, and we've been shucking and jiving ever since.
And like for you, like you are going to be considered a heroine to young Black girls everywhere. How does that feel for you, and what is the ultimate goal that you want to send to them through this role?
Ooh, the ultimate goal is that one girl can make a difference. It's cool to be smart. It's cool to learn about quantum physics and STEM. It's cool to be the smart girl in class, you know? Like, if I had a show like this growing up, I would probably be like a mad scientist by now. But I didn't have a show like this growing up, so I'm happy that it's finally happening now.
The setting of this show, I feel, is going to be such a huge like attention grabber, particularly because it's going to be set in New York, particularly in the Lower East Side, which is a very, very prominent area. Like I personally, it's one of my favorite places to hang out. How are you gonna, and the show creators are gonna be bringing real life New York into this fictional world of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur?
Well, with the animation styles, the illustrations of this is crazy. You got references to Basquiat. Like there's so many different things that have to do with the graffiti. Like there's so many references to New York.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like a moving like a moving graffiti art piece. Like it's super cool. And there's the music that goes behind it too. Raphael Saadiq is executive producing all the music. So it's like, you know, if you'll be in New York and you'll hear somebody playing a saxophone. Like, you know, like the music is very much inclusive of like things that you would hear walking down the street in New York as well. So it's super cool.
I'm so excited. You just said Raphael Saadiq and my ears lit up. So I'm just so excited, and that's all I got. I can't wait to really watch the show and get delved into it, and I feel like a lot of people, both young and old and of all walks of life, will definitely feel the same.
Yeah, I agree. It's a multi-generational show. Everyone can learn something from it.